Well, another great day here at the Universal Orlando Resort. Hello everyone, welcome back to Posters of the Thrills here as we are checking on into the Universal Orlando Resort for another great day that will be coming up by. As I can tell you, if you were keeping up, you can actually kind of see that there was a little bit of an intro before we started the videos here, just to see how that will actually be going on here for the channel and just anything in particular. So it's a little bit of a briefcase. We have an intro for you that will be showcased right there, and it'll be very cool. But I would say today we're at the Universal Orlando Resort, and it should be a very interesting day, so stay tuned along and see what we can do. Alright, so it's official that they are removing the Universal Legacy store, which is right over here, and it's officially closed off. And you can actually still see the signs and everything on it still, which is actually pretty interesting. But as you can tell, yeah, it is officially going to be removed here. And time will tell what will happen to this, but you can tell, yeah, it's going to be removed. And yes, who knows? It might be rumored that they might change it to the Epic Universe, one of the the interview areas where you can check that out in there, which was Browns Adventures a long time ago. It was actually in Universal Studios for that tribute store. But who knows what will happen to this? But time will tell in the future for that one. But as you can tell, as we make our time way here through Universal, we're probably gonna go over to Universal Studios first. Just because that park closes at 6 because of the Rock the Universe thing that's going on, but should be interesting. Alright, so we have made it into Universal Studios here, and as you see, we have made it inside the park here, and not that bad of a wait to actually get inside. It's about like 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now, which is what it is right there. So I guess we're gonna go see what the attractions are looking like for the lines here, I guess, but I guess I have to see. There's actually a streamer going on over there, but yeah, we're gonna go over here and see what we can do as we are over here, and we'll keep you updated here on the vlog. NolanCon is a 30-minute wait for the current wait time as is right now, so I mean, that's not too terrible, but I don't really want to do that for the very first ride of the day here, so we're going to go over to possibly just go around here and basically just walk around and see what we can do as we are over here, and basically just start things off like that. So we're going to go over here and we're going to just go see and check out the wait times, and hopefully, and yeah. So yeah, so as you can see, there actually is a concert that they're actually going to do over there, which is for Rock the Universe, and it's for the things, as you can see, which is all the list of the artists that's going to go around here. But I see there's actually a concert thing that's going to start around here, I think about like 4 o'clock around this time here for Rock the Universe, which you can see there's a lot of people getting ready for it, and very interesting. Alright, so it looks like they actually have the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket actually closed with all the team members all out here, so that's actually pretty interesting what's going on with the Rip Ride Rocket. It actually says it was actually delayed and closed on the app, so I don't really know what's going on there. Maybe some it's been like broke down or something, but pretty interesting. Alright, next stop is going to be Revenge of the Mummy, and I don't really know how long the wait time is, but we're going to go over there in just a few minutes to see the guys are out there with the stilts and everything, which is actually awesome. But we're about to hop on the ride, and it should be interesting. Okay, so we just did Revenge of the Mummy, and first of all, how this even started, we did a video, well, not did a video, excuse me, we did a ride right there, and it was actually delayed when we first got over there, but you see those huge guys on stilts over there, which is actually pretty crazy. But as you can tell, yeah, we did that, and then we actually did Fast and Furious Supercharged as well, which was actually pretty great. So I see one of the guys are over there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, so that was a good ride on Revenge of the Mummy as well, and it was pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy, but so yeah, we're gonna go over to I don't really know what's gonna go on next. I guess I have to go around the whole park for a huge circle to see any updates that would be out here. But I like how huge those things are, man. They're crazy. But anyways. Hey, look. So yeah, as you can tell, there's actually a show going on over there, but alright, so as you can tell, there's actually a huge renovation thing going on for the bathrooms over here, which you can actually still enter right through there, but there's actually a huge renovation thing that they're doing over here. I don't know what's going on, but It's been here a couple of times, but there's a lot of work going on right there, but pretty interesting. So I guess we're going to go over here just to see if there's any updates or just anything we need to cover, just basically just because, you know, we covered like the main stuff, which was in City Walk with the tribute store thing for turning into the preview center for Epic Universe. So I guess we'll just see what happens next. Well, I guess this is a new stand that they have over here. I think it's like a new stand for I think for like drinks and like teas and stuff like that they added over here, because I don't think it was there last time. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then there's stuff over here. I haven't really seen this area before, but that's interesting. So I guess yeah, there's that's the new thing for that. I guess I haven't really seen that really yet. And there's actually a thing over there for those work walls. Something is going on over there for some work things being done over there as well. So pretty interesting. All right, so we have a huge rumor to get out of the thing out of the way here. So there is a huge rumor that they actually might be taking out The Simpsons by the end of the year, or basically sometime soon, because they do actually have a contract till 2028, I believe. And they actually might take out The Simpsons pretty soon here. So we're going to get our ride on right now for The Simpsons. It is currently a 25-minute wait. And, you know, might as well, just because they might be taking this out soon, and, you know, just to see how this actually is. So let's go on Simpsons. Okay, so I just did The Simpsons, and yeah, I can actually really feel the how I just rode the ride. I actually can really feel like the motion it does and stuff like that, and I can definitely tell why a lot of people really get a very good motion sickness on that ride. And it was just, I mean, you can actually really feel it on that ride right there, and especially how it actually just the reason why is basically that's actually an old style. Let's see, what's the word here? It's basically like an old style, like I guess you could say like an old style like escalator type of ride, and that's why it's been originally that was for Back to the Future. For the original that was actually there, and they actually might change it to the to like a sort of like a rumor that they actually might change it to like maybe some. There's actually been some rumors that's been around. They may like change it to like some thing. I'm not too sure, but some I've heard it might be a Pokemon thing, but I'm not too sure if that's actually indeed the case, if they're actually going to do that. But time will tell what will happen for that. But we're actually going to show you some updates for the DreamWorks Land, if we have any, and it'll give that in just a few minutes. Okay, so this is where the update comes in, and as you can tell, there is the sign is already up for the DreamWorks, as you can see, which is over there. You actually kind of see like they did some work over here with the scout thing. That's that they did over here with like some kind of like a tree looking thing over here, and you can actually see that they actually painted the roller coaster like an orange type of yellowish type of color, which is in that area specifically. And I don't know if we can really see it, but this is like the best shot right over here in this angle for the view that we have for this land so far. It should open this year some point in 2024, but I don't really know when it will open. But you can kind of see off in the distance right over there how it will look like, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the sign and everything. If you want to get a close look up, this is the sign for the new DreamWorks Land that's coming to Universal Studios, and should be open anytime this year. So you can kind of see the tree that they did some updates and all the other stuff over there in particular, which is actually pretty awesome. So I don't know if you can get too close, but we'll definitely showcase more if we ever get a chance. But pretty interesting. Alright, so we just did the Universal Orlando horror makeup show not too long ago. It was actually pretty good. We just got that out of the way right there. So yeah, we just did that, and now we're going to go over to possibly go to a area that we actually haven't really showcased here on the channel. And if we're in that area, we're going to actually show you like a place which was actually next to the Universal escape room, which if you seen that before here on the channel. We're actually going to show you a restaurant there called Antojitos, which is actually a Mexican restaurant. We're actually going to show you that in just a couple of minutes when we get over there. So should be pretty interesting, and we'll show you more when we get over there. But we're pretty much done with Universal Studios altogether for the day. Basically, we did all the stuff that we needed to do over here and show all the updates that we needed to showcase. So I guess next we're going to do that in Islands of Adventures probably. So anyways. Well, one thing I actually find very, very interesting is that they actually stopped the Universal Studios globe from spinning there, which is actually pretty interesting. And apparently they said that it's apparently for like some issues. Well, not like issues, but like apparently some like cost or something, which doesn't make any sense. that they have the Universal Studios Globe stop, but I guess that's just what it is, I guess. But anyways, it doesn't really, it's not really a big deal there. But anyways, we're gonna go to that area we're gonna that we were telling you about, and showcase when we get over there. All right, so if you're wondering what the area is, it is this is actually the place called Antojitos, the Mexican restaurant, which is over here. We'll show you a little bit more when we get inside if there's anything to showcase, for like any of the food or anything. But we're gonna get in here and get you any updates or showcase we need to showcase in a minute. But this is what the place looks like, and pretty interesting. Alright, so this is the menu right over here for the Antojitos, the Mexican food restaurant. As you can see, they have basically the most of it is just like Mexican food and stuff like that, as you can see. And they have some stuff like this. They have like soups and pretty much just like anything in particular. They have pretty much just starters and just basically all the stuff as you see with the menu. If you want to take time in the video and just pause it, you can look over all the stuff that they have over here if you're just curious. And this is pretty much all they really have. They have burritos and stuff like that. Basically just a lot of Mexican food that's over here and just in general. But it should be pretty interesting, and we'll let you know what we get, so it should be interesting. And as you can see, they just have like sides and stuff like this, like the basic stuff you can put on the food, and then I have like non-alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting, and just a little bit of a showcase that real quick if needed to be showcased on here. But anyways. Alright, so this is what I got, which is the Polo chicken taco with the rice and all the other stuff, and that's all right here as you can see, which is actually looks pretty interesting. And I'm about to try that in a couple minutes. We'll give you the results after we're done eating, and it should be interesting after we're done. Alright, so we just finished up with the food, and it was actually pretty good, surprisingly pretty good food. It was actually pretty good. And as mentioned before, you got the chicken Polo tacos right there, and it was actually pretty good. And it was actually it actually had like a soft kind of texture to like the thing right there. It was actually pretty good, and it was actually pretty shocking how it was actually pretty good for the Mexican food there for that restaurant. So it was actually pretty good. I would say about maybe would probably give it like an 8 out of 10 just because it was actually pretty good, decent food, and it was actually pretty good. So definitely highly guaranteed to try that one out if you are wondering about that. But anyways, I guess this is where the second part of the vlog comes on by. We're here at Islands of Adventures, and just to see what other stuff happens along the way here, and see what we can do. It's about like around 5 o'clock, so it should be interesting what we'll do. So one thing I am actually very curious just to see here, just for the tickets and pretty much everything that's over here to get inside the parks, or like tickets or just anything like that. As you can see, there's actually some of it. You kind of see like the board of like the tickets and everything, which you can get right over here. And if you want to pause it, if you're worried about Universal tickets, you can pause it right here, and you can actually see all the prices if you want to right there. And pretty interesting how that will actually, if you want to pause the video right there, just if you're worried about becoming a pass holder or just anything else. But about to get inside the park, and we'll meet you right after. Another new thing that they actually did, they actually have a new thing where there's actually no more paper maps around here. You actually have to scan your phone on the QR codes, which is right over here for order to get a map for the phone right there. You can't even get paper maps anymore, which is actually a pretty interesting thing that they did right there. So yeah, this is what it is. I guess you can't really collect any more paper maps for that, which is kind of weird, but I guess they just added that. You can actually do different languages, as you saw if you were looking at that in the video there. So pretty interesting. Well, here's a new thing that they I think they just added like not too long ago. They actually have like a sign over here just to like point where all the attractions are, which I never really seen that before. So we have an update over here for the Spider-Man, which they actually have like a weird entrance to it, and I'll actually show you in a minute because there's actually work walls over there. And I'll actually show you where the entrance is to get on Spider-Man if you're wondering. So I'll show that in a minute. So yeah, as you can see, there's actually a huge work wall, which is right over here for the entrance. And as you see, there's actually signs pointing where the entrance is. As you see, there's like a huge work wall, which is for Spider-Man, which is actually right over here. So you can't actually enter from that way. And the area you actually enter is if you just keep walking over here. And And let's see here. You have to keep walking over here to that. Was actually you just have to. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute as we are making our way over there. So yeah, if you're wondering where the entrance is, just keep walking this way. And let's see here. Man, there's a lot of renovation going on over here in this area, but the entrance, I believe, is actually right over in that area, right over there. As you see where all the people are going in that area right over there in Pacific. And right now, the current wait time for Spider-Man is actually a 40-minute wait. So I might as well just go on the ride just to see how this actually is, but I might actually just ride it. So only a 40-minute wait. I might as well just take the time here. It's only like 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on Spider-Man, and the entrance, as you can see, is right there. So yeah, I was gonna go on the ride, and there's the entrance. You see the gates are open right over there. So oh man. Alright, so we just did Spider-Man not too long ago. It was actually ran pretty good actually. I mean, yeah, it was kind of weird for like the way they entered it, but it was actually still pretty good. So that's one good thing to see there. But it was actually a good run on Spider-Man altogether. So now we're gonna basically just gonna see how the crowds are gonna be like for. Yeah, I mean, I can already tell it's gonna be very, very crowded out here. So we're just have to see what will happen. But yeah, just saying, yes, there is a entrance for Spider-Man, which is over there, which was mentioned before, but very interesting. And just in case if you're wondering about the wait time for Doctor Doom, it is currently a 25-minute wait. So I mean, that's not too bad, but I don't. Yeah, you can kind of see the line over there, which is actually kind of crazy, but just a little bit of an update for that. Well, that figures. Skull Island Renacong is actually a delay, but over here it says it's actually a 45-minute wait on the attraction entrance sign over there. So don't know what's the case right there, but yeah, I see people going in, so it's probably open. But I don't really want to ride that right now, just because it's 45 minutes. But anyways. Now, one thing I want to showcase is with that huge building right there. That's actually Jurassic Park River Adventure. And it's actually been under refurbishment for the stuff they do for the water rides around this time. And I really, really do hope that they can actually fix that one dinosaur in the very beginning of the ride, because that's been like out for like a very, very long time. It's like no joke, and it's like kind of weird. But I hope they can actually get that part actually fixed for the attraction, which it's been gone for over like a year. It seems like almost like that one dinosaur in that one area, but I hope they can actually get it really fixed right there for Jurassic Park River Adventure. And yeah, this ride is a very good ride. It's really enjoyable every time for, especially when it gets hot out here. So yeah, Jurassic Park River Adventure is very good. Some shots of Velocicoaster right there, but as you see, as we are gonna go into Hogsmeade, and we're gonna do something that we haven't really done in a while. We're actually gonna try to do Hagrid's, which hopefully, man, it's kind of crowded. Hold on. Okay, since we're somewhat out of the crowd, we're gonna go to Hagrid's for our possibly the final ride of the day, just because we haven't rode that like in, I believe, around maybe, I guess, I haven't rode that really ridden that in a very long time. So we're gonna go on that. I was trying to debate over Velocicoaster, but I guess we're just gonna do this Hagrid's. So should be fun, and it'll actually be the main coaster for today's visit. So let's head over there. Well, scratch the idea. Actually, Hagrid's is too long, and I guess we decided not to do it. So we're gonna do the Incredible Hulk, and I'm actually showcasing if there's any updates for Poseidon's Fury. And I don't know if there really is any updates. Just probably the same old stuff that's always there. So we're going over there right now and see for ourselves for Poseidon's Fury. But anyways. But one thing I do want to say, if you like what we do here on these videos here, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification for any other future uploads, and it really helps us out. We actually, I forgot to mention this, but yes, we have made it to 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for what we were able to accomplish. And yeah, 200 subscribers is actually pretty great, so thank you guys so much. But yeah, as we adjourn for ourselves through the theme parks for Universal and everything else, so yeah. Alright, as you see, we're making our way through Sluice Landing. And yes, as mentioned before, we're going to do one roller coaster. I guess actually Hulk is going to be the main roller coaster for us today, and this is the first time seeing this. The line for all the Grinch stuff, for all the stuff, is actually all gone. So this is actually Sluice Landing without all their Christmas lights. So this is the first time seeing it this year without all that stuff. So yeah, I forgot to mention that a long time ago. Well, Circus McGurkus is actually under renovation over here, so that's actually been closed too. But if you actually do the Seuss in the Sky, Seuss Trolley train ride, you can actually see what actually inside the building for like one of the sides and see what's really going on. But actually, obviously, didn't do that yet, so I don't really know. But yeah, you can see there's all the renovations and everything that's going to go on by over there. So yeah. Well, guys, we're going to do Hulk, but it actually got delayed or closed there for the night. And that's just what it is. I guess it actually got closed, so I guess we are done with that. And I guess we're done for the day here for Islands Adventure 69 Has Fallen here. So, anyways. Alright, guys, so I'll be doing here at Coasters of the Thrills here for the Universal Orlando Resort. If you like what we do here on Coasters of the Thrills, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification for any other future uploads. And have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching this. And until then, this is Coasters of the Thrills. Catch you later on. Until then,